everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be reviewing the Maybelline Superstay Better Skin Foundation. Now if you guys know me, I love Maybelline, L'Oreal, like those are my two favorite brands. But one thing that Maybelline has not really impressed me on is their foundation. And since I've seen so many good reviews, I figured I might as well go ahead and try it out. I know there's a lot of reviews out there right now on this product, but you guys know I'm 100% honest. I give you guys a no BS review, first impressions, everything. And yeah, so I am really tan right now. I'm not sure, it's not showing up as much on the camera, but I did go ahead and match this to my tanned body. I just self-tanned actually. It's not looking so cute in the camera right now. Not quite sure why. I'm pretty sure it's my exposure. If you've been curious on how the Superstay Better Skin Foundation works and all of that jazz, how it applies with blush and highlighter and your other makeup and how long it lasts, then you can just go ahead and keep watching this video. Alright, so when I went ahead and purchased the Maybelline Superstay Better Skin Foundation, I got it in the shade 30 Warm Nude. Now this is my self-tanned shade. I just want to give a little disclaimer. I'm actually a lot darker than I am appearing on camera, and I don't really know how good this foundation is going to look, and I think it's just something to do with my exposure on my camera. So if like the exposure changes throughout the video or like in a little bit, then that would be why. But like I said, I picked up the shade Warm Nude, and I'm just going to go ahead and apply this foundation the way that I normally would apply my normal foundation. I really wasn't going to pick this up, and there are a lot of reviews on YouTube on this foundation. I also picked up the concealer, and now I'm realizing that I do not have the right shade in concealer because I matched it to one of my MAC foundations that I cannot find. I wanted to just go ahead and do this video because I do really honest first impressions or reviews on my channel, because I really like to know that I'm getting my money's worth when I purchase products, especially from the drugstore, because the drugstore is starting to get kind of pricey. And honestly, I have not been very wowed with any of Maybelline's foundations. I've always been really impressed by L'Oreal, and I have obviously my Revlon Color Stay foundation that I really love. But that's about it. Now, I did try out the Fit Me line. Didn't like that at all. So I'm hoping that I do like this. I'm hearing really good reviews on it. I'm hoping that this matches me. I did match my chest, and this is looking kind of dark. I don't know why it's looking so dark next to my skin, but it does match. I'm hoping. I did swatch some in the store. I opened it up, which I probably shouldn't have done. But basically, I have my face all ready, except for primer. I just have my face moisturized as of right now. I don't really know what primer I want to wear. I'm just going to go in with my Maybelline Master Prime, the Blur and Illuminate, just because I like my glowy look. And I'm just going to pretty much treat this as if it was my everyday foundation. So I'm just going to hurry up and rub this in. Why I am looking like a pale ghost, but then my hands look so discolored, and they don't look like that in person. I don't know why it's so messed up. Alright, so now that I have my face all primed, I'm going to go ahead and put the foundation on. I don't really know how much it's going to take, so I'm just going to start out with maybe like one pump. I don't really know how high coverage and everything this foundation is. It is kind of a thicker foundation. It's feeling that way at least. I'm just going to go ahead and dot this all over my face. This is looking kind of dark, so maybe I won't go in with so much. I did match my foundation. I matched it to my neck and my chest, so it may look really dark on my face, but it should match my chest. Alright, so one pump like covered my whole face really nicely. Then I like to go in with my Real Techniques Expert Face Brush. The reason I feel like it looks really dark is because I'm not used to seeing myself this tan. I just used my Loving Tan, and it turned out really dark this time. and I'm just not used to seeing myself this tan. My chest just does not take my self tanner as well as the rest of my body, so I do like to bring my foundation down my neck and a little on my chest just so that it matches everything. Just looking at it right now, I definitely say that it's more of like a medium coverage. It's not really covering up my acne as well as I would like it to. I'll try and see if this is buildable. So that was just one pump for my full face, just to try and build it up on some of my acne areas. Now I do have that concealer, but I don't know if it's gonna work out. And since it is looking a little dark, if it doesn't look too bad once I blend it down my neck, I am just gonna use concealer to lighten it up a little bit. It's looking like this foundation is buildable. Alright, so now I'm going to start taking the foundation down the neck. This foundation is actually matching my tan very, very well. But this is what my face is looking at right now. It's looking really airbrushed, actually. I'm really liking it. It's definitely looking better than my normal skin. This foundation does seem like dewy, but I feel like it's because I put my primer on. However, as it's setting, I'm kind of noticing like a little like demi matte type of finish on this. Alright, so I have my foundation and everything blended in completely. My camera is dying, so I'm actually going to take the time that my camera is charging to do the rest of my makeup. But before I go, I just want to kind of give you guys a general idea of like what my face is looking like. I said it looks like a demi matte kind of a finish. When I get back, I will be telling you how my blush, my highlighter, all of that applied. Of course, like I always do in all of my foundation first impressions or reviews. I'm really liking the way that it's looking right now. I kind of do wish that my like acne spots didn't show up as much, but overall it did really even out my skin tone. Of course, there is a little bit of my redness showing right here and then the little few acne spots, but overall it did really make my skin look very airbrushed and really, really nice, so I do really like it. I'm gonna go ahead and go put the rest of my makeup on and all of that, and I will be right back. Alright everyone, so I am back. Makeup is on, highlight is on fleek, we are good to go. Basically, it applied very, very well. I prefer applying my foundations with a brush and then with the beauty blender because I just feel like a stippling brush really helps pack on the coverage, and the beauty blender, which is really, really great for just making sure that your foundation is blended out flawlessly. And I really do love the way that this applied. I would definitely say that just one pump is enough for my face personally, and that you will need one pump. I mean, it's a thicker foundation. A little goes a long way, which is really, really nice about this foundation. And with just one pump, I would definitely say that it is about medium coverage. I wouldn't say full coverage even with building it up. I did go ahead and do like a little bit of a pump. I wouldn't even say it was half of a pump. And just covered up my acne spots, and then just really went in with my stippling brush and really blended it into the skin. And I will tell you guys an honest opinion about the Better Skin concealer. I really am not a big fan of the concealer. I just don't think it really is a good concealer for like blemishes almost. I just feel like I sit and pack so much product on, and it just feel like it doesn't provide the coverage. I feel like it just blends away. Once again, don't forget that this is about like a semi-matte finish. If you do have dry skin, I really do like the way that it's looking on my skin. I definitely go in with like a good primer and also hydrate your skin before. I really do think that this is a great summer foundation. I don't really know how it's going to work during the winter. My skin feels very, very nice, very natural. Like, I don't feel like I have that much product on my face. Blush and highlight blends out like a dream on it, just melts right into the skin. Okay, so as I'm looking into the mirror right now, my face is looking very airbrushed. I really like the way that my concealer also blended into my skin as well on top of the foundation. I feel like it just blended out really, really nice, but it's not really settling into any lines. Maybe a little bit like where I smile, just that always happens. I'm hoping that it doesn't cling to my dry patches like where my acne is. So I really have high hopes for this foundation just because I've seen so many good reviews on it, and just by the way that it's looking on my skin right now. Alright, so here's my skin up close. I'm trying not to talk so loud so I'm not blaring your ear out. But as you can see, it's just looking very natural, very, I'm looking luminous, but that's because of my highlight and my primer. But as you can see, it just looks so good. The coverage is very nice. You can see that I have some acne spots here that aren't covered up as well, but that's normal. I can never cover up those dang spots. But as you can see, it just looks very beautiful, airbrushed, and I'm really, really liking it. Right now, at the moment, it is 3:40. I did put this on about an hour ago, so I have been wearing it for like about an hour. I actually have to go to my work. Jude is working today. If you guys didn't know, me and Jude, my boyfriend, work at the same place. I'm gonna go see him for a little bit. So yeah, I think that's just about it for now. I will probably check in with you guys in just a little bit. Hey everyone, we are back again for another check-in. It is about 6 p.m. right now. I'm just gonna go ahead right away and jump in and look at how this foundation is looking. Wow, this foundation looks so good, you guys. Like, I can't even express to you how good it looks. It like has not changed at all, and it looks like it's set into my face a little bit more. It just looks so airbrushed, and it's so soft and looks so natural. I love it. My highlight and my blush still looks really good. Everything just looks so good. I mean, I ate a cookie and I don't even see any makeup missing around here. But as of right now, it's looking really good, you guys. I'm very, very, very impressed with the way that it looks. I will probably check in with you guys one more time, probably sometime tonight, and give you guys my final thoughts, how it feels, and everything like that. Hey everyone, it is time for the final check-in. I am so tired. It is 8:10 right now. I'm actually gonna go ahead and look in my mirror. Now, I did eat supper, of course, so I'm already expecting there to be some makeup missing around my mouth area, and I do rest on my hand, or like put my hand on my chin, so I'm kind of expecting around my mouth area for there to be not as much coverage as there was earlier. Surprisingly, this looks really, really good. I'm not really noticing that much of the foundation gone around my mouth, which is really surprisingly because the supper I made has a little bit of like oil in it, so I'm really surprised that it didn't mess up my makeup. I am noticing some redness here on my nose, which is like one of the first like places I lose makeup besides my chin. Overall, my makeup looks really good, a lot better than it usually does. Alright, so here is a close-up of my skin. You guys can obviously see that around my acne spots there's definitely a little less coverage there, and that my nose is definitely more red and not looking as cute as it used to be looking. But overall, the coverage is looking pretty nice. I honestly think that it looks better in person than it's showing up on camera. Kind of around this area, I am noticing a little bit of less coverage as well. But overall, the coverage is just really, really nice. And this one, I can definitely say, is a lot better than my Revlon Color Stay. I just like them for different reasons. I feel like my skin just doesn't want to agree with my Revlon Color Stay foundation all the time, and it's a very affordable foundation as well. I will leave the link to the product so you guys can check out the different prices. Maybe I'll put a couple stores just to see if there's any difference in prices, like a Target, a Walmart, or like an Ulta. They do have a nice range of colors. I kind of wish that they would do more. The only thing that really annoys me about the colors, like the choice of colors, is that I almost felt like when I was matching myself, it's just weird. It's like you have one shade and it has like a pinky undertone, and then this one will be a yellow undertone. It's really hard to get your perfect shade almost. Like, they have an arrangement of shades, but I just don't know about like the skin tones, if it's gonna, I don't know if I'm making any sense. I would definitely go ahead and recommend try out this foundation. It is a great one and is definitely worth the money. It's definitely one of my favorite products I've purchased from Maybelline, and I love a lot of their like primers and their under eye setting powder. Like, I've always loved their stuff like that and their brow pencil, but I've never just been blown away by their foundation, and this foundation definitely changed my mind. Better Skin Concealer, I honestly wouldn't spend my money on it again. Once it's gone, it's gone. I'm not repurchasing it again. I've tried better concealers. Like, I think my Maybelline Master Fix concealer, I don't even know where that is, but I think that's better. And then also the Maybelline Instant Age Rewind. I have more favorites. I just would not recommend the Better Skin. Maybe this product works out for you. That's completely fine. But as for my skin, and by my recommendation, in my opinion, so definitely the next time that you go to the drugstore, definitely go check out this foundation and match yourself and try it out for yourself, because it is really a good foundation that just looks very natural, very beautiful, and your skin tone is just so evened out, and I really do love that, because I do struggle with a little redness on the cheeks. But for someone who struggles with acne as well, I do have redness from that as well, and I do think that it did cover up some of the redness very well. And also don't forget that this is a medium but buildable coverage foundation. I definitely do think you could build it up to almost full coverage. If you are someone who has really like cystic acne, I definitely say you'd probably get it to medium coverage. But if you do have some pretty nice clear skin but with a few breakouts like me, then you can definitely work your way up to full coverage. There is SPF 15, I forgot to mention that. Yeah, it just says it's a skin transforming foundation, which I definitely do agree. I really like the way that this looks on my skin. But yeah, that is everything I have for you guys. Thank you guys so much for watching, and if you guys enjoyed this video, hit the like button down below. And once again, do not forget to comment down below what you guys think of this foundation if you guys tried it out, and also don't forget to hit the subscribe button to be notified when I post new videos. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.